Today we feel like bullying somebody with a center build. So today we're going to be making something that hopefully is a little identical to a Joel Embiid build. And of course, out of the center position, we still want to be able to dominate inside the paint, you know, get our standing dunk off while also being able to stretch the floor. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video. And if you do, smash a like on it and leave your comments down below. I want to know if it's a W build or if it's an L build down below. So just let me know and let's get straight into it. All right, so first off, we are going with the center position. Our height is going to be 7 feet and we are going with 253 pounds. When it comes to our wingspan, we are going with a 7'5" wingspan. All right. Now, it is time to figure out where everything needs to be dominant in NBA 2K25. So when it comes to our close shot, we want to go and finesse this 84 real quick. Now, if you have ever used a post scorer or ever used a center build that is mainly under the rim, then you know how important this Paint Prodigy badge is. So we went and at least got this on silver. Driving layup, we went with the 45. We're not going to be doing too many driving layups here. Boom. For our driving dunk, we did go and put a 65 here. It's not as bouncy as our other center builds, but we still got a 65, which is still fine, but most of our attributes went straight to the standing dunk, which is going to be a 90 when it comes to our standing dunk. So we're really looking for the rise up badge. We're looking, you know, to really exploit having really good positioning down low in the paint. So standing dunk being a 90, post control is going to be a 75. We're not doing too much here. We do want to bring this build to the rec in some occasions, depending on our lineups. But yeah, so we're going to be able to shoot free throws and whatnot. But when it comes to our mid-range, we decided to go 85. This is going to pretty much squeeze out some of our better shooting badges. And you see, we have them on silver. For our three-point shot, we did go with a 79. That is going to be maxed. But as long as you pass that 75 three-point threshold, you will be able to unlock those takeovers that give you a boost to your three-point shot or your shooting. All right. So we went with a 79 three-point shot. Our free throw, we went with a 69. Our pass accuracy, because pass accuracy is kind of important, especially when you're using a center, we went with an 87. All right, an 87 is more than enough, depending also on your play style. If you're one of those bigs that love to just chuck it down court, then you might need something like this or maybe a little higher. But a lot of the times, a lot of people are back there and they're starting to play that fast break a little bit more. So you probably won't have the most success with break starter, just full court break starters. So I don't think you need it too high, but an 87 is definitely where we're going for this build right here. Ball handle, we kept that at a 52. Our speed with ball, we are keeping that at a 27. And then our interior, where things we don't need to get sweet, like we want to be able to lock down the paint. We don't need, you know, the paint being too sweet, because we're in there and we're trying to patrol this. So our interior defense, we went with an 82. So of course, if we have an interior defense, we need a little bit of that block too. But we did decide to go with a 62 for our perimeter. Hopefully we can get a couple shot contests out there if we definitely need to, if we need to jump. Then we also did the bare minimum for our steal. So we went with a 60 for our steal to get that bronze interceptor. So bronze interceptor. And then of course we got a little bit of that perimeter defense here. For our block, we went with an 88. All right, we want to swat some stuff down there. So we went with an 88 block. Rebound, we went with a 94 for our rebound. Boom. Defensive rebound, we went with an 80. For our speed, we have a 67. Our agility will be a 55. Strength, we went 91. Almost done here. And then for our vertical, we went with an 80. So yes, we will be able to get crazy rebounds. We still will have the vert to swat shots and play a little bit of defense. And then on top of that, we needed the vert for that rise up. So just looking at the build, we kind of going crazy right now. All right. So yeah, the rise up, we get that +5. We put it on rise up. Then, we put it on our standing dunk. That +5 is going to give us a Hall of Fame rise up. If we want to go one step further, then guess what? That tier 1 +1 will give us that legend rise up. That is actually insane. And that's just a tier 1 +1. We still have our tier 2. All right. So at level 15 in the season pass, we can get a Hall of Fame high flying denier. We can find somewhere to put that tier 2. All right. So the fact that we still get the insane rebounding badges, we still get some good post lockdown badges and the immovable enforcer. I'm really loving this build. All right. Not only can we defend a little bit, but we can still make a good pass while also being able to score from anywhere. We can bully a mismatch easily. We got the post fade phenom on silver. We're right there if we want to get the post fade phenom on possibly gold. If we want to do that, then we can. It is completely up to us. So yeah, post fade phenom, we can definitely hit the mid range at a high clip. We can hit the 3 and we'll have takeover. So speaking of having takeovers, let's look at these takeovers real quick. There are a lot that we can choose from. Some of the favorites are going to be SWAT specimen. Your 3-ball will be an 87. Your block will be a 96. So if you put any attributes or if you put any cap breakers on your block, then of course your block can get to that 99. Other than that, you still get the takeover ability of marksman, so that's going to help you. Splash tower is another good one. You'll have an 87 3-point shot with a 90 interior. If you want to focus more on rebounds, you can. If you want to go glass warrior, you can. Fortress is another good one if you like to set a lot of screens and do the pick and pop. So picking and popping with Fortress will be kind of toxic unless the defense knows what you're doing and they can try to help stop it. But the blockade takeover, you're just knocking people over with your hard body screens, and then your 3-balls an 87 and your strength will be a 99. So there's a lot of good takeovers that you could use for this build. If you decide to go with any of these, it wouldn't really be a problem for this build. But at the end of it all, we got shades of Jack Sigma, Joel Embiid, and Walker Kessler. All right. Of course, the best one out here, in my opinion, will be that Joel Embiid, because I'm low-key a little bit of a hype beast. But we have successfully created a 2-way 3-level playmaker. And this is definitely one of those builds that you're going to want to bring to, the rack. I don't really see too many people being too crazy with this build at the park, but depending on your lineups, I feel like you can play almost anywhere. So if you disagree with that, then let me know down below in the comments. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, then leave a like. It'll truly help this video get out there to the algorithm, and I would really appreciate it. But if you haven't seen the video that's about to pop up on your screen right now, then make sure to click on this video so you can go and watch this next, because it is yet another banger. All right, we have tons of builds over here, so depending on what you're looking for, 9 times out of 10 we got it on this channel. So make sure to check out this video next, and I will see you all in this video right here right now. All right, so click on the video and I'll see y'all soon.